and welcome to this week's edition of Situational Awareness. I'm your host, Mark. I play Glebnor, and I'm joined, as always, by the Chaos crew and our fabulous DM. Let's go around the horn.
Haru playing Toluga.
Eric playing Cosmo.
Rich playing Theo.
Ryan playing everyone else.
Well, that was a fun heistaroo, wasn't it?
You know,
We're still in the midst of it. We haven't gotten the score yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's all but in the bag. JK,
No, I
we have
mean,
a
I'm the
hole.
one with the hole, and I'm sitting on the ground trying
I'm
to fix
the
a
one
gun.
with the hole.
Yeah, it was interesting. We haven't had that happen yet, the gun jam. It's a cool mechanic.
Yeah.
I like thematically, I like it a lot.
Yeah, cool for you.
I imagine it's incredibly frustrating as a player.
Oh, I mean, with how much damage I normally put out into
true.
you, I'm fine with it
Thank
as
you.
long as it's not
You
happening
can tap out.
consistently.
How gracious, Bleebly, of you.
I mean, we've talked
You're
about it
totally
before.
right.
I like to fail every once in a while.
Yeah.
It makes
Makes things
it makes
interesting.
succeeding feel better. If I'm succeeding
Rewarding.
if I'm succeeding all the time and never failing at anything, it just kind of gets boring. So
Yeah,
for
that's why I
me-
like. That's why I like Point Buy so much. It's like everyone's kind of sucky at most things, and they're really good at one thing usually. Yeah.
Well, it also, for the sake of the situation.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
Yeah.
had to feel like I had some good bits that broke you, Rye.
Oh,
That
dude,
was,
that something about that voice, and the timbre of it, fucking. killed
well,
me.
it's like I was saying. It's just so obviously. It's funny because I'm really good at deception, but that voice is so clearly a man doing a woman's voice.
I know. It is funny to be like, I'm gonna let my stat back up my insane voice.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild one. You guys were. I mean, I honestly, I've never run a heist in this game that didn't go kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where it.
I'm gonna play goo.
There's so much confidence behind that. Like,
At least once an episode, you say something to me so fucking insane. I have to try to, like,
says it and then looks at you like, you know what I mean.
yeah.
And
And it gaslights me into thinking, did we do
Did
a
we
play goo?
cons-
There's so many stupid fucking words in my lore document of like bloop blop sounds that I'm like, is play goo a thing?
just play goes in there.
Yeah. Wild. It was really funny seeing you guys like use your different skills for different parts of the heist. I thought that was fun.
That was cool. I think
Yeah.
like the splitting off
Yeah.
added a lot to it.
It was really funny. I love. Yeah, we got to think of what OSHA stands for in this world. It can't just be regular OSHA.
Oh god. Yeah.
Why not?
Omnipotent.
Good start. Good start.
Yep. Okay. It's an all-seat incorporation. Omnipotent safety.
Spellcasting hierarchy association.
Fucking there you go.
That's the Krizik OSHA right there.
Omnipotent safety.
Omnipotent spellcasting.
Omnipotent.
Omnipotent.
You know what? I'm not.
Yeah,
you guys
it's
got it.
really not that
It's not.
You
It's
can say
not.
I don't even think
possibly,
we
but
ever-
it's not on-
Gertrude never said she was from OSHA anyways.
I'm the
Yeah, I
one that
think-
said OSHA.
I was
He
there
busted
for
in and immediately started calling out
Yeah.
railing heights.
And baluster lits.
That's what it was. It was when Guzin accused me. I was like, "You dare accuse me of?"
For some reason, being indignant at it really fucking got me. It's like, that's made me laugh so hard, I think. Yeah, it is. I don't know why. Every time you guys ask for a name, I'm just like, what is the stupidest sound of vowels? But then I can never remember them, so I'm making myself
My
write them down.
favorite though was you coming up with Guzin.
How many O's are in that name?
A dozen.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm sure every DM at home knows that feeling where you're like, I can think of a name.
All right.
Flurg. Just like nothing
Totally
smart
like
comes out.
not intentional to have put you on the spot to be like, come up with a name for this character right now.
No,
I
I
was
mean,
like, and you are like,
I've
that's
been
just-
doing this for fucking 3 years now. I should be able to be like Frank. But every time, I don't
short
know.
for Franconomus. Like that's the
Yeah.
the in universe name.
Yes, of course, Franconomus. The fine.
Franconomus isn't even good, so like don't use that as an example.
I mean, it's better than Bouncicles.
Hey,
Is it?
no, don't you dare talk about
I love
Bouncicles.
Bouncicles.
Okay, everyone.
I love bouncing.
I would die for that, man.
I know. It is also like it's so funny because I think I was talking to Rich about it on the drive up. I was like, you guys have so many NPCs doing so many things that I have to also in the back of my head be like, okay, and the Bouncicles is still in the case. Like he's tracking him. Like,
Yeah, where's Reggie?
you haven't found out yet.
Reggie
Maybe Bouncicles did.
Maybe.
What's the Shadow's real name?
Gort.
Gort. I love Gort, but I just love calling
love
him
G.
the Shadow, like despisedly. Like,
The Shadow.
yeah, very sarcastic about it. Like, okay, the Shadow.
And then it was so funny. I was like, okay, he's level 2 now. He can bonus action hide, which does nothing for him.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 20.
There are some incredible NPCs in this campaign.
They're
I mean,
so dumb.
Crud is
I love Crud.
Crud's my favorite so far.
Crud, there's Crag.
Crag.
You guys all getting
Crag.
25s to high five Crag.
Oh man,
You got his boy Wick.
forgot about that completely. That's so awesome.
Yeah, I was just so funny because I was like, okay, well, they just used up all of their luck. And then immediately following, I think Toluga has not rolled above a 10 for like 5 rolls in a row.
No, I've been suffering from failure.
It's such a bummer, too. I hate when you like level up in this game. Like, I have so many cool abilities and things I can do. And then you're like, dice are like, no, you don't.
No, you can't use them now. I liked going up to that first checkpoint and just busting out that voice. And you were like, don't nat 20 the performance before you roll.
It's so true, though. Because sometimes someone does something where you're like, no matter what you roll, that is so funny. I'm going to let it happen.
That was fun.
Yeah, I made up the names on the spot. I had gotten drunk last night and written some in my notes folder. Can't find them. I know I did it. I don't know if I deleted the note or if it was a text that I sent. I can't find it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gertrude, Schlebnor, Flood Jefferson is. I had a NPC named Flood Jefferson. I never used in our Spelljammer campaign, and I've just been like, "That name is so dumb." I'm sitting on that. And then, Bleebly, what was yours? I don't even remember.
You got something cool.
It was like,
Oh yeah,
Blaze-
flame.
Blaze McFlame or
Yeah,
something.
something.
Well,
He's the only one.
should have written it down.
It's fine. I'm sure it's people will actually no one comment on any of this shit.
I know.
Someone get in the comments and complain.
Yeah, no. When we were trying to come up with the name for the quarter,
Yeah.
what do we call
Firebelly Furnace.
Firebelly Furnace,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Foundry?
Foundry.
Foundry,
Yep.
right? And the quarter is actually what New Orleans calls the French Quarter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
So that was where I was.
And it
coming
did
from
kind
with
of
that.
have like almost like-
Zataran's rice everywhere.
Yeah. I kind of pictured it as
Batarang.
like-
cards, Batarangs.
it's like just like a bougie southern kind of place.
Ugh.
You know?
The worst kind of people.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Just
Listen,
kidding.
I've like
bougie
really been
Southerners.
shitting on the entire southern part of the country for no reason.
Well,
They're
I
all
shit on
lovely.
the English for buttoning their top button of their polos. We
Yeah.
have listeners in England.
Oh, good. Fuck you guys. I'm kidding. You're great.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, we have quite a few actually.
I was
Button up those polos, baby.
I was recently in Nashville, which was an incredibly fun time, but I have never been any more gentrified place in my entire life. And it was very like, I was like, this isn't even like a real place. This is like the entire country took like just really wealthy like tech bros and like their like weird girlfriends and put them in a little like hipster area of the country. It's insane there. It was very fun.
Isn't that
But-
Graceland?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
Did you see
We're
a
like-
picture in front of big wings?
No, but like there's not only there's those big wings which we
Put
drove
it on
by.
your dating profile. I see all of you basic bitches.
Yeah. There was like literally there was like big wings every other corner. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
were everywhere. I
Well,
was
I
like,
mean, you're in the bachelorette capital of the world.
yeah, and there were quite a lot of bachelorettes. But that was my idea for this quarter. Was like, oh, this is like the like nice bougie part of this place, and we got to see how like fun and cool and like authentic the Hellion Quarter was. I was like,
Yeah.
what's the opposite of that?
Yeah, the fucking prepackaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fire Genasi just taking crystograms
Crystograms.
and sending crystal
Slide
stats.
into those crystalgram DMs.
It's this world's fun because it's like I haven't fully decided how technologically advanced we are. So if like a bit is funny,
Frizz-a-caz.
we can just kind of throw that in a little bit. But yeah, this was just I just love doing heists. I've done them a couple times. I love how quickly they unravel immediately.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spud Bupkiss.
Get him!
Spud was saved
I know, and he's up.
Well, yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
But these two don't know
No,
who Spud is,
yeah.
so
Yeah, not a clue.
Yeah.
No idea.
they
Little
see
green
that he'd
man.
been released
And-
by his.
Currently, Theo has no idea that Spud is normal and that the other guy is like knocked out.
Yeah,
because I'm
'cause you're
behind a thing fixing
Just
a gun.
focusing
So-
100% on your
He's got his
craft.
little tiny screwdriver out.
yeah.
His precision tools.
The idea of sitting down during a fight to fix a gun is just so funny to me. I'm like, hey, hold on, everyone. No, just
Time out, guys. Time out.
And
Time
like,
out.
you have other stuff you could do.
I know.
He doesn't have to worry. They can't get away
his
from
gun's
me.
never jammed. I could see it'd be like, oh, I need to fix this immediately.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
let this get out of control.
Your reaction to being reminded I have Sentinel is great every time.
hate it. There's
I knew why you got in between all of them, and I was just like, Ryan doesn't remember.
I don't. There's so many little abilities like that as a DM where you forget and then you just get. Sentinel is one of those ones. You know what? Polearm Master's another one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Varn
The
fucks
amount
you
of
up with
times
that.
I have ran into my friend's spear
Yeah.
when I've DM'd him, it's just like I forget it every time. They get the little reaction on the way in. But
So good.
yeah, there's just some little feats in this game that are like really good. Sentinel's definitely one of them. Especially because Bleebly, his whole thing is like hanging back.
Yeah.
But if you can really punch dudes so that they can't run to him, it really does kind of
Yeah.
change the encounter a little bit.
Yeah.
Should have shot you with Spud. That was my bad.
Did Spud have a projectile?
He had a little crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He hit
right,
me
right.
on
He
the
hit you with
first,
Shoot
on the
drumsticks
first
at you.
shot, which
Yeah.
was a hefty amount of damage.
Yeah. You guys are level 5, right? So
Mm,
you're
yeah.
kind of getting a little bit better with the health, but yeah.
Oh.
Really?
I mean,
I'm at 44.
Me too.
38.
38.
yeah.
And
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
frontline.
Twinsies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was crazy.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
So funny.
Mercy me.
And also, like, the end was so funny. Just convincing a crystal mage. Just like, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to kill that guy in a hilarious way.
I was
now.
really happy
Well,
with that reaction. Like, oh my god! Just like seeing this guy get riddled with magic missiles.
I love that you kind of established that fucking Guzin was not liked around the warehouse. Like, I knew it.
Yeah. It didn't take much. Yeah, I guess we'll probably get into the next episode too, but the crystal mage you're fighting has a regular holy symbol of Krizik on his neck. No gems. This guy is
Oh, he's a true
he's
believer?
a true believer.
Well,
Damn
so
him.
we're going to need Daddy in here to renounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
Mhm.
weaken his resolve.
True.
I mean, you can also just fight him.
I love how command for you is not like it's not really command, it's just renounce. That's all you use it for.
Yeah. Why not? I'm making a god and
We need to
we're
level it up.
crusading a crusade, all right?
We need to level it up to believe.
I don't like that one.
I also don't like that one.
Because we aren't forcing their belief into
That's true. We
belief.
have to
Yeah.
we have to naturally get him to turn to our side,
We aren't some Jehovah's.
knocking on doors.
Yeah, you aren't some bad religion.
Yeah. Totally. We just believe in guns and free.
I know. It is funny
So
how like,
American God.
you guys have like
Not again.
it didn't take
Sorry.
It did not take very long for the Church of Bleebly to just be like, fucking guns and jumps and fucking going off cool things. It's just like became a backwater hillbilly religion so quickly.
Yeah, but we're so inclusive.
It started in a swamp. Let's
That's true.
I mean-
That is true.
We
Yeah.
want all people.
Possibly your first miracle was hitting a sick mud ramp.
And everyone saw it.
As I was, George Washington on the front of the boat.
Yeah.
Ugh, so good.
It does crack me up thinking about like generations from now, if we do like, multiple campaigns after this, just like a frog man who's just like believed in Bleebly. His grandfather believed in Bleebly. It's like,
Badass
they have-
gunslinger. Like,
yeah.
They have a portrait of the fucking blast
Yeah,
off
exactly.
in the living room.
Exactly.
like Renaissance style.
Yeah.
It's like the
He's
Last
touching,
Supper.
like-
No, it's like the 16th chapel, right?
yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
up on the ceiling.
Yeah. Just the idea of a bunch of frogmen having to like sit around a table and being like, all right, everyone, say some prayers to Bleebly before we eat.
yeah.
May all their knees be shot.
Every time they pour a glass of water.
So dumb.
May we bring the wet.
And kill the dry.
I know that is something to think about too. It'd be depending on how later on, it'd be fun to have a guest play a paladin of Bleebly, like a convert.
Yeah, maybe do like a time skip.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
it's for long enough for the religion to have really taken hold.
I know. Well, yeah, I've been kind of.
Establishing my next character, guys. Stop.
Yeah, no, good, great ideas. Put it on the pinboard.
I've been starting to kind of come up with the mechanics for godhood a little bit. So
Oh, we're getting kind of close to a number that maybe
You're-
we can
yeah.
hit.
We're almost at the
Fortunately-
500 benchmark.
yeah, so you guys are getting in there. So I would like to start being like, okay, after X amount of followers, well, I'll get a little bit of a little fun bump of some kind.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're at 426.
We got a
70
power up at
74
500,
more
right?
people.
That happened so fast. It seems like just yesterday.
How many people are in the Hellion Quarter?
It's a lot. I mean,
We
it's a
could
pretty
get
big city.
We could
We
get a lot
battle
from
those
the band.
bands.
Yeah, if I make them shit their pants so good,
I can't. If I went to a concert and they played a sound that made me shit my pants, I'd be like, I'm not going to that concert.
but what
anymore.
if it was such a good performance they just lost control
Yeah.
and they had a blast
I'm trying to think. Like,
An
Literally,
ass blast,
an
if
ass
you will.
blasting.
and they would be so tight knit with everyone else who was there because everyone shat their pants.
so it's a
Also-
group experience.
Yeah.
Also, not to
Yeah.
mention, we come on after these Krizik dorks
Mm-hmm.
and literally blow their socks off.
Do
And
we
their
come
pants.
on? But do we go on after them, or do we go on before them? We don't know yet.
I imagine since
Well, if
Cosmo's
it's
the
before,
only
even
one
better.
that Doreen's putting this on. Who's putting this on?
The king is.
The king. Oh,
Yeah. But you did see that tons of
who was the
bands-
promoter? There was a promoter who was like, "Oh my god, I lost all my bands."
Yeah, so tons of bands had dropped out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I think the one guy that they know would be closing the show. You know, he's a talented musician.
well, I'm assuming Conviction is the other band.
Oh,
Oh, there's actually one other band you guys saw on the list. A band called Vortex Warp.
Oh, right.
Who no one had heard of before. It's like a new band.
what do they play?
You'll find out. Battle of the Bands is coming up.
They play ska.
Vortex warp ska.
They're just skanking at us left and right.
All I'm
Oh,
saying
God,
is if
stop
we
kicking.
go first and they shit their pants, they're going to leave, so there's no one in the crowd. If we're last and they shit their pants, our performance was so good that they just lost
we
control.
need to find a way to go on
I'm
last.
concerned about your just locked into this shitting pants.
I'm ending the song on a fucking brown note,
on a
right?
fucking pants shitter.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was. He's gonna
He's going to shoot in
Brown
the sky. I brown note.
And
You
then
pyrotechnics. I thought that-
pyrotechnics. Yeah,
Oh,
for the
yeah, yeah.
finale.
yeah.
it's so funny. The way you guys' brains work just cracks me up. You're like, okay, so we're going to be in front of the king and all these people. We want to like do all this. I'm going to make them shit their pants. Then they'll definitely trust me. It's like,
Well, they won't know we did it. They'll know that the music
It
just
felt-
it resonated with them.
Yeah, they were so relaxed.
I'm just picturing like if like okay, so picture like a suburban dwarven mom is at this concert and hears what's going to be basically metal music for the
Right.
first time and it's such a visceral reaction. She shits her pants. She gonna be like, "That's my new favorite kind of music," or like,
Yeah.
"That's the scariest thing that's ever
I
happened."
imagine it's
to
going to be like when all those women in the 50s heard Elvis for the first time.
They all started fainting in the
Yeah.
crowds.
me. Yeah, well,
And when you
Also,
faint,
they're
you
gonna
shit
shit.
yourself.
So,
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
be
shit so
incontinent.
much that they just faint.
Yes.
I mean, hey, this is your campaign, guys. This is your story to tell, and I am but
Also-
an arbiter.
Do you have vicious mockery?
I do. Yeah.
Oh. Once the king fucking shits his britches,
Yeah,
Well, we
fun
aren't
of
going to
that
make
fool
hold
for-
on. Let's
Get
not
him
make
on
fun of
our
the
side,
take him
king.
down a peg.
Kind of
Look
want
at this fucking idiot.
The subjects like don't respect him anymore, even though they all shat themselves too.
Yeah.
His was the most public.
Well, I mean, I think he's in cahoots. He
It
sent
could
the
be
bracelets.
Janier.
He sent the brace.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We got got a lot to unravel, and also a lot to battle. I killed myself. I'm sorry. we
This
ed-
wizard's going to die.
Can we edit that out? Can we edit my joke out?
Never.
Anyone can we edit that out? It didn't
Nope.
land, so
Nope.
I would. Okay.
It's gonna stay there.
Okay.
I like this idea. I think once we make fun of the king for shitting himself.
Oh, he'll like us.
I don't think
I don't
we
want
make
him to-
fun of the king for shitting himself.
No. What do you mean?
We make fun of Krizik for...
He's a fucking Krizik
I
believer.
think we
don't know
I
that.
think we're getting ahead of ourselves. We got to see how things
Yeah.
shake out.
Yeah.
You know, like all that shit in their pants.
We'll worry about
Ooh.
it after they poop their pants.
Wait a minute. Do we put crud on a fucking discount pants store real quick? Just duct taping together old pieces of pants to make new pants. We're gonna need
Crud's
pants.
secondhand pants.
Yep.
Are you like insider trading pants?
Well, hold on. Are you smart enough to know this?
Glebnor for sure not.
Then it's not
So are
happening.
you saying Glebnor has to be smart to come up with his secondhand pants idea?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Such a high mark of
Every
intelligence.
layer of this is insane.
Because we
talked about
had
him.
negative int, so we wouldn't think of the idea
Yeah,
of selling
I was saying,
pants.
yeah.
You don't think there's gonna be a huge run on pants after the concert?
I know. My little Crickerack
Yeah.
shred. He's gonna be fucking rolling in it.
Yeah.
Money, hopefully not shit.
Well, if he's
Little
there,
bit of
he's
both.
rolling it.
Dispose of the shit pants before they go get new pants.
What's the sewage system like in
We're about to
Fire Belly
find
Foundry?
out.
it's not. It's fine. I don't know if it's ready to
What kind
handle.
of aqueducts you got under here?
I don't know if it's enough to handle an entire community shitting themselves at once, but
It's that
We'll see.
fucking.
It'll be a bonding moment with the community and their king.
It's like one of those fucking.
And
what do they call
Bleebly
them?
brought them
Things
all
that
together.
block the sewer. It's the size of a bus. What do they call it?
Yeah, but what if we
The
shit our
shitbird.
pants?
We're a part of the group.
From people using wet wipes.
We prove
They
that
get like this big
Bleebly's a part
gelatinous
of the
shit
people.
log in the fucking sewers.
He is a man of the people.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this.
Anyways.
I wanted to do Scott Pilgrim. Was that not clear?
No, it was clear, but I'm derailing it into shitting.
Scott Pilgrim's a dork.
It's fine. He's not really the hero of that movie or comic book series, really, anyway. He's kind of like, he's dating a teenager in the first fucking panel, so it's fine. I mean, you guys can make everyone shit themselves. I would be, who am I to stop you from doing that?
I'm gonna.
I mean, to be fair, you let Harut get the brown note. I mean, you know he's going to use it.
I also, I got to put this out there. This ancient kazoo art needs a certain dampness in the air. To get the
he's
wind
retconning.
just right.
Well,
Don't
like-
worry, I can create
He still
water.
needs to roll for it
Yes.
anyway.
He
so
does have to roll a performance check.
The dice at the end of the day will decide whether everyone shits their pants or not.
I just don't know
That is
if
true.
I want this.
If I've known these dice,
I
don't
know.
know,
they're-
man. They're chaotic. They're as chaotic as this group. So we'll see.
I just don't want it to be like every arc. It's like, when will someone shit themselves in this arc? Like,
Yeah.
At
Well, I
some
mean,
point,
No,
it'll
I gotta
happen
whip it
again.
out when you forget I have it.
That's true.
The
That's
idea is
funniest
too,
option.
though, is that this is like one night only. This
Yeah.
performance too, of
course.
Like,
Yeah, it's not like I'm kazooing, making people shit their pants every other night.
I know, but I don't want to give you the mechanical
I
ability.
don't want to
do
open that shit pants door.
that door's open, buddy.
That fly is down. Oh boy. All right. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. We got some stuff to do. We got the rest of this heist to plan, to maneuver. It's gonna be a doozy, I think. We'll see.
It's going to be a
We'll
dookie.
see.
It's gonna be a dookie.
Look at this guy.
Come on, Mark, get us out of here.
Well, as always, folks, we're grateful for you listening, and thank you to our friends across the pond.
Sorry.
And all around the world. We got people everywhere. Anyways,
Love your polos.
stop alienating people.
I just said I liked it.
It was condescending. Anywho, thank you always. Make sure you get on there. Don't rate, review, subscribe. You don't do it. I've been begging you. You don't do it. Tell people. Tell everyone. If you know anybody who's even remotely interested in this, tell them. You like to laugh? We like to laugh. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Anyways, that's the end, I guess. I don't have anything really good going on here. We're kind of in the middle of something.
What's the status with the house?
It's rebuilding. We're trying to build the house. Keep it dicey.
This has been a Business Shark production.